We ought to relentlessly ignore excuses, especially those we are told by ourselves. Mokokoma mokonaona. Anyone's journey through life might be difficult at any moment. We are all destined to discover the meaning of our lives and the happiness of our existence. But who is to say that the journey won't be littered with challenges and obstacles? On a day-to-day basis, restrictions might present themselves in the shape of painfully slow traffic, being late for a job interview, or arriving late to a soccer practice for your child, and a myriad of other situations we have to face. All these things do, in fact, hand out a certain amount of frustration. But what may make them move from being insignificant or little letdowns in life to being major letdowns in life? These are limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs restrict open-mindedness and the ability to see the bigger picture, where overcoming obstacles are progress. Welcome to Relentless Man. In this video today, we are going to show you what limiting beliefs are and how to stop them in their tracks. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Share our channel and look out for our up-and-coming videos. What exactly are limiting beliefs though? Beliefs that are limiting in nature act as roadblocks on the path to the realization of specific time-related objectives or ambitions that a person may have. They have the capacity to stifle an individual's personal development, as well as the development of their intellect and body as a whole. When seen from a psychological perspective, limiting beliefs, which are often referred to as negative beliefs, have a significant role in the way an individual responds to the circumstances that are present in his or her environment. They undermine our preconceived notions of who we are and what we can do. These things influence the way that we think about who we are, what we stand for, and the things that make us who we are. If we look at this from a broader perspective, it may be simpler to grasp how these things work. The existence of limiting beliefs is a constraint that prevents you from being the greatest person you can become. A person who wakes up each day with the ability to turn the day into an event that is both productive and fulfilling. How your limiting beliefs affect you. Limiting beliefs attempt to thwart you from achieving your goals and reshape your perspective of what is possible. We lose our awareness of a particular occurrence when we are unsure about our own inherent talents and the factors at play. This may eventually seep into all facets of our existence and blind us to all options, possibilities, and our goals and dreams. Through your mindset, limiting beliefs may bring significant negativity into your life. Your conceptions of what you can do and achieving, what others think of you, and what you believe of yourself can become distorted. As if this were not bad enough, your knowledge of how the world works is also challenged. If you do not take specific actions to break the chain of negativity in your life and the success you have been having, there will be no place for ease and security in your life. Where do limiting beliefs come from? There are several potential origins of limiting beliefs. These ideas might stem from two primary sources, one's own mind and the surrounding environment. Unblocking these channels is the key to unblocking your greatest potential. Self-limiting beliefs often manifest because of childhood events and experiences that have been programmed to manifest as self-limiting beliefs later in life. As a result, it is possible to develop an early childhood sense of distrust for others, as well as for one's own abilities. When one is confused about what is true, what is right, and what is just, it may lead to the formation of limiting beliefs, particularly if a more informed adult does not intervene at the appropriate time. What you perceive to be true becomes reality in your immediate environment. If your parents made you feel insignificant, you would continually believe that you are insufficient. As we get older, these tendencies become more established, making it more difficult to shift them or pinpoint the root cause of our distorted perceptions. These eventually reappear as self-limiting ideas. Externally derived limiting beliefs are those that result from later in life experiences or situations once a person has attained a more mature perspective on life. These may include continuous exposure to specific sources of stress in our life, including a toxic family, social, or professional environment. At this age, however, it is simpler to cope with limiting ideas that result from these pressures, since one may choose to accept or reject them. Now that we have discussed the development and progressive relaxation of limiting beliefs, Relentless Man would like to share with you some typical limiting ideas that you may not be aware of about the world around you. Money. Money is an entity that has significance because humans assign value. But have you ever considered that this may be a limiting belief and the reason you may unconsciously not earn as much as you desire? Do you find yourself thinking or saying the following? Money can lead to terrible things. It can be bad to have too much money. I must work to get a paycheck that is about enough to keep me alive. Money can only be used to pay bills. I need money because an accident could happen at any time. You can only spend money. I will never have as much money as I want. You only get one shot at life, so spend money now. I'm not good at managing money. If you change the way you think about money and start seeing it as a tool, you will soon feel better about finding new ways to make more. Making more is a self-esteem booster and will slowly erode your negative mindset. Relationships. From the time we are born, we begin to form connections with the people in our immediate environment, beginning with our parents and the rest of our siblings. Then, they are the members of our immediate families, as well as our next-door neighbor, schoolmates, and so on. Relationship building is essential to the success of every society, including the community of which you are an integral member. However, it is up to you to decide whether they are beneficial to you in any way. Finding and building a relationship with a partner is one of the hardest things to do successfully. Having a negative mindset with limiting beliefs can only make it harder. Relationship limiting beliefs include: I only have one idea of what a relationship should be, and I do not want anything else. I will settle for nothing less than the woman of my dreams. There is something wrong with me, so my relationships do not work. I just want the status of being in a relationship. Having a relationship requires a lot of work on my part, which I do not want to do. I do not want a long-term relationship with anyone. These days, relationships are doomed to fail. I do not deserve a loving long-term relationship. It seems too good to be true. Something bad is about to happen. I am always going to end up in bad relationships. Can you imagine being in a relationship with someone who feels like this? We know the answer is no. So get rid of these relationship limiting beliefs and start making the steps to be more positive. Limiting beliefs about yourself. Self-confidence becomes a limiting belief when it causes us to believe that possessing more makes us more confident and therefore happy. This, however, is painfully untrue and may even do more harm to your self-image or how you perceive or feel about your distinct qualities. We all have said one or more of these in our lifetime. I will never be content unless I have expensive items. If I do not have money, nobody will care about me or love me. I am unworthy of respect. I have nothing to contribute to society, other people, etc. I am perfect and have no need for improvement. Unfortunately, I was born in the wrong generation. People will never understand my true nature. I was doomed to failure from the moment I was born. To be successful, one must be the best in everything. I will fail again since I have failed already. I am too stupid to achieve success. I was not born with the same advantages as others. Thinking like this can be classed as self-abuse. Positivity is the only step forward. But how do we overcome these debilitating limitations on ourselves? Acknowledge their existence. The first step to destroying the beliefs that are holding you back is to identify and acknowledge them. Write them down. This allows you to accept their presence and begin studying them for the first time. As limiting beliefs develop in the human mind, it is crucial that you take the time to investigate yourself and the various mental places you may have overlooked for years. This includes childhood traumas, prior catastrophes, the death of a loved one, the loss of a career, and several more options. The process of analyzing them is the next stage in the process. After locating the source, acknowledging their presence, and recognizing the mark they have made on your mind, you must channel yourself to question them. If you are successful with the previous phases, you will soon be able to enable new views and opinions on these outdated, restrictive ideas. Ask yourself if they are justified. The correct response is always no. However, we feel it is vital to examine the origins of this belief. Find reasons that highlight why your limiting belief is irrational. Make a list of pros and cons. Consider what the worst possible outcome would be if you abandon this notion in favor of its opposite. Would it be so terrible? Consider instances in which you have behaved in accordance with your belief. Do you believe the outcomes would have been different if you had acted differently? Consider your belief from a third-person vantage point. What would other people say about your perspective? Document your arguments. To get over that belief, you may find it helpful to look at them occasionally and recap. Consider occasions in which they impeded your progress. The likelihood is that your limiting beliefs will not only hold you back in the future, but also have done so in the past. To try remember such occasions, there have been instances in which you passed up an opportunity because you were too hesitant to act. Nobody enjoys the emotion of regret. In situations such as these, though, remorse may help you construct a better life. It might provide the motivation you need to make a difference. Change should not be feared. Life is in perpetual flux. To appreciate it, you must accept change. Change negative into positive. Go back to your limiting beliefs list. Next to each negative, write down its opposite in the positive. There is something wrong with me, so my relationships do not work. Will turn into, there's nothing wrong with me. I will make my relationships work. I will never have as much money as I want. Will turn into the positive. I will have all the money I want. You get the idea. Positive thoughts are a cure, and writing them down is your medicine. Adhere to your newly acquired beliefs. Try to do what you believe you cannot. It is possible that you will not succeed right away if you still hold onto that limiting mindset, but keep trying. Once you see the first indications that it is achievable, your limiting belief will go. Like many aspects of life, this is an endless journey. The elimination of old limiting notions does not exclude the formation of new ones. You must have self-awareness and examine your behavioral habits. When you become aware of a new limiting belief, reshape the steps you used to eliminate your previous attitudes. To expand the horizons of your utmost destiny, you must venture beyond the confines of fear, doubt, and negativity. Anton Saint Martin. Limiting beliefs are just that, beliefs. They are not set in stone and can be changed whenever you decide they are holding you back from your full potential. Start on your list today and start banishing those beliefs in the negative dustbin. Thank you for watching Relentless Man. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Please share our channel and look out for our up and coming videos. Until next time.